Hello Hot Potters, and welcome to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You join me today on Hilbre Island, which is the largest of the three islands that lay just up 2 miles from the D slipway there in West Kirby in Merseyside. We've come to have a little explore and see what's on these islands, or should I say what's on the main island. Behind me is a weather station which would report weather forecasts and etc. It would have been all part of that. We'll take a quick little look around the weather station now before we have a look at what few dwellings are on this island. Now, although there's 3 cottages behind me, this island is uninhabited, as there's no power at all on here. There's no electricity, no gas, no running water. Anything that these people have in these cottages, they have to bring with them from the mainland. Now, there was someone living on here just before 2010. They had a warden, but he retired and they couldn't get anybody to take the job up, as I should imagine it's a wild and lonely place. It might have been the sort of job for Mr H, had he not already been in gainful employment. But anyway, we'll push on and have a look round and see what else we can find. Now, this little square brick pillar here was actually built during the Second World War, and the idea was so it would resemble a funnel from the air. Due to the elongated shape of this island from the air, they was hoping that it would fool enemy bombers into believing it was a ship rather than hitting the mainland. Whether it actually worked or not, I don't know. Now, the house that you can see behind me there was probably the warden's, the guy who lived on here. It was probably his house, as it looks quite substantial and it's a brick building with fireplaces in, rather than just little wooden hut-cum cottages type of thing. Like I say, I should imagine it was quite quiet in here because you can only access these islands at certain times at low tide when you walk across from the mainland. So just a quick warning whilst I remember that for anybody who's thinking of coming here and visiting, you must check the tides. Don't be racing the tides or going round the wrong side of Middle Island like we've just done and end up in a load of sinking sludge. I'm now stood near one of the UK's smallest lighthouses, and it stands just over 3 metres high, and it emits a light every 3 seconds, a red flashing light. Originally it would have been run off gas, but it was converted to solar power in 1995. Behind me is the old lifeboat house, so it's obviously no longer in use. They've moved it onto the mainland, but it still has quite a few remaining features in there, so we'll go and approach it now and have a little look round. We're now inside the lifeboat house. This would have obviously been the quarters where people come in, you know, the men who was working the lifeboats would have been in. This is the fireplace here, still in. I should imagine it was a 2-storey building originally, especially this part, but that bit's gone now. Over here is the actual launch ramp. You know, the tide would have come right up to that launch ramp, bottom of that launch ramp there, and away they would have gone if they'd have got the call and that it was needed. This is as far as we can get on the launch ramp because, as you can see, the sea, because there's been no maintenance on it, has just broken its way through. You can just make out the way it would have gone though, right down to the sea. Now, on a really nice day, when the tide's really close in, you can actually see grey seals. They actually come up, and I believe that they actually come on the island. We may be lucky when we get down to the bottom though of the ramp and actually see some, because the tide is pretty close in on this side of the island. So let's go and see if we can see them, shall we? We're now on the other side of the island, and I'm at the back of those buildings that I showed you at the start of this film. Now, as you can probably see behind me, there's a pipe running down there, and it leads out into the sea. Now, guess what's going down that? Yes, all the waste and effluent. I believe this sort of practice was banned by the EU 40 odd years ago, but it's still going on here, and come 2019 it'll probably be legal again when we've left. And just to prove as I'm not telling any lies, there's the outflow. Now this shows you the power of the sea and the effect that erosion can have. This would have been a footbridge leading across these little channels here, and these are steel H girders that are covered in barnacles, but you can actually see how corroded they are. I'm now at an area where there's quite a bit of erosion. As you can see, that's part of the rocks that's behind me. Slowly the sea's just battering it and just washing this soft stone away and turning it to dust. I should imagine that this island was a lot bigger way back when than it actually is now. This is a Smugglers Bay, which lays just below Hilbre Island. As you can see, there's little, where Rosie is there, there's all little nooks and crannies where smugglers could have hid the wares until low tide. Now the bay comes round and we come to the first of the smugglers' caves. These are really hidden and just below the ground level. Just imagine perilous journeys being made at night with the wind and the sea lashing against these rocks. You know, if somebody lays hidden in there trying to keep away from the coast guards. We're now going to move on to Middle Eye and take a little look on that island. Well, we made it. We're now on Middle Eye. We're just going to make our way up now onto Middle Eye and see what's on there. Now, there's nothing on this one. It's quite bleak and barren, apart from these old gate posts here, which why you would just have to set a gate post on a barren outcrop of land in the middle of the sea, I don't know. But as you can just see, there's nothing on this one. It's just a little patch of land. Come on, girls. Here's a little hidden oasis on Middle Eye. It's tucked away and it's just through here. Now, as you can see there's a mooring ring attached into the stone. How old that is, I don't know. But yeah, this has definitely been one of the smugglers' caves. Now this one really is hidden away from prying eyes. People will be able to come across the sea from there and hide in this little area. Lots of little hidden nooks and crannies at the base of these islands. How far the tide actually comes up or not, I don't know. It might be above my head, in which case it wouldn't be a good place to hide, would it? More evidence of mooring. You know, they've been able to moor on to these rocks here. It's the ideal hidden location though, this one. Let's move on to Little Eye now, which is the smallest of these islands. And there's not really a lot on that one, but we'll pass it anyway. We're now on Little Eye, which is the smallest of these islands. It's just basically a rocky outcrop. There's no land to it as such. These concrete ruins here behind me are part of the World War II defences that I showed you over on Hilbre. Anyway, we're going to get back to the car now and get a drink. So we'll see you soon. Well, that was Hilbre Islands. Hopefully you enjoyed having a little wander around and a tour of them with us. We're now back at the car park and just about to get a drink. It's been a bit of a long one this today, about 3 hours I believe. So until the next time, when we're out and about once again, bye bye for now.